let's talk about something that might seem a bit odd at first. Quitting neurosurgery. Yeah, you heard me right. We spend so much time chasing what the world tells us is success, status, money, and the approval of others, that we forget to ask ourselves the big question. Does this even make me happy? The answer, more often than not, is a resounding no. You follow the rules, check all the boxes, and end up feeling like you're walking down a path someone else laid out for you. And where does that path lead? To a nice, cozy corner of unhappiness and loneliness, all because you didn't dare to question the script. But then something crazy happens. You quit the game. You say enough to neurosurgery, or whatever it is that's not working for you, and suddenly, you're not alone. People come out of the woodwork to share their stories, and guess what? They've also thrown in the towel on the so-called perfect life. It's like a club you didn't know existed, and just knowing others have been there too feels like a massive weight lifted off your shoulders. You start realizing that maybe, just maybe, you've been right all along, that there's more to life than ticking off society's checkboxes. But, oh boy, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. When you start stepping off that beaten path, the negative emotions start piling up. Regret, guilt, fear, anxiety, you name it. These emotions are like that annoying friend who shows up uninvited but won't leave. And here's the kicker. You have to let them in. Really let them in. Because if you try to ignore them, they'll just find sneakier ways to mess with you. It's like a game of whack-a-mole you can't win, so why not just sit down and have a chat with your feelings? This is where it gets interesting. You start making peace with the whole chaotic mess of emotions. Pride, fear, guilt, all of it. You might even try some weird things, like using a Hawaiian prayer to talk to your feelings. Yes, really. But it works. You stop fighting and start accepting that all these emotions are just part of the ride. And when you do that, life doesn't feel so heavy anymore. And then, just when you think you've got it figured out, you start wondering if the world around you is also on the brink of collapse. Yep, collapse. We're talking environmental doom, resource depletion, the whole shebang. But even that ties back into your own journey. It's a reminder that everything is connected and that maybe, just maybe, living authentically means accepting all the chaos and uncertainty, both inside and out. So, where does that leave you? Well, it leaves you right here, in the present moment with all your messy, complicated feelings. And that's okay, because living fully means embracing all of it. The good, the bad, and the downright confusing. You might not have all the answers, but that's fine. You've got the support of people who get it, who've been there too, and in the end, that's what really matters. Being present, being real, and knowing you're not alone in this crazy game called life.